Hi guys, my name's Craig. Welcome to Small Farmer Life. Hope you're all having an awesome day. Over the last couple of days it's been blowing a gale and well, the caravan was all over the place. My little foam covers fell off my lav mic, so hopefully the sound's okay. But today guys, I want to talk about permitted development rights and where people go wrong. And some people think they have permitted development rights and they buy 5 hectares of land because that's what you need to get permitted development rights on agricultural land, and they think they can just put a prior application notice in to the council asking that they can build a barn, but the council send them back a letter saying permitted development doesn't apply to you. Now we're going to talk about this thing where people say if you buy 5 hectares of land, get permitted development, build a barn, you get the right to live on that land while you build the barn. We'll talk about that in a minute. But like I was saying, people think if they buy 5 hectares of land, they automatically get permitted development rights. That's not the case. Permitted development rights only kick in when you have an actual agricultural business up and running on that land itself. Now, the agricultural business you've got going doesn't have to be making a profit or anything like that. It could be just grazing sheep on the land, you want to store the feed in there, or you're cutting the land for hay and you want to store the hay in there. But you don't have to prove a profit, you just have to prove a need to have the building itself, because that's another thing the council are going to want to know, why you need the building itself. Now you don't have to own 5 hectares of land to qualify for permitted development rights. You just have to be farming 5 hectares of land. So let's say you own 2 hectares, you can rent another 3 hectares, which will take you up to the amount of land you need for permitted development rights. But if you want to build a barn, and you can build a barn of up to 1,000 square meters under permitted development rights on your land, it has to be on a site of no less than 1 hectare. So let's say you have 5 fields. Don't pick the field that's only 1 acre in size. Make sure you pick a field or part of your farm that's 1 hectare in size. That's why I've got 2.7 acres, because that's just over 1 hectare. And that's when you can get the right to build through permitted development. If you own 1 hectare of land, you can rent another 4 hectares, or if you own 2 hectares of land, you can rent another 3 hectares, but you must have a signed lease agreement from the farmer that owns that land, that you're renting that land for a certain period of time. It could be 5 years, it could be 10 years, depending on your local council. Now, the building that you're going to build can't be within 25 metres of any trunk road or anything like that. It can't be within 400 metres of a protected building. But when it comes to actually living on site while you build a barn for 5 years, that's just total BS. Honestly guys, I have never heard of anybody getting permitted development rights to build a barn and then living in a caravan while they build that barn. Now I know it's out there on the internet, I've read it myself, and people have mentioned it in the comment section of my videos. Honestly guys, if you get permitted development rights to build a barn, you will not get the right to live on that land while you build that barn. That's just a change of use, and you're going to have a change of use on the land. And just because you buy 12.5 acres of land, 5 hectares, doesn't give you permitted development rights on that land unless you start an agricultural business on that land itself. And people have contacted me about this, saying they've been knocked back for permitted development rights because the council can't see any business on that land. And if they don't see any agricultural activity on the land, they will knock you back and tell you to put in a full planning application. The same goes for when you want to build a barn on less than an hectare of land, but you're renting land. They'll ask you to put in a full planning application. Same if you're within 400 metres of a protected building, a full planning application will be needed. Sometimes they'll ask you to put in a full planning application, even if you don't need to put in a full planning application. The planning departments are not always right. I found out that the last time I put a planning application in, they tried to charge me £360 when the true cost was only £79. I held to my guns, and well, I was right. But most people, because the buildings were already up, would have probably paid them that money, because they'll have probably thought, well, they'll refuse my planning application because I'm not paying them what they asked. Like I say, I had 4 buildings already built a caravan on, but I wasn't going to pay when I knew that the online application said £79. I phoned them up, it said £79, so there was no way they were getting £360 out of me for a planning application. So planning departments can get it wrong, so you need to be up to speed on your planning rights. So this is where this channel comes in. There's lots of information online, especially for farmers, to help farmers under permitted development rights. I'll actually leave a link in the description of this video which outlines all the permitted development rights for farmers. And you need to read through this sort of thing, guys, if you're intending on building a farm. And there's no getting around getting a barn on a piece of agricultural land under permitted development rights if it's under 5 hectares, unless, like I say, it's 1 hectare in size, what you own, and you rent the rest of the land. You might get away with it, but you've got to prove an agricultural business, and like I say, it doesn't have to be profitable. So guys, anyway, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, and you should subscribe, always hit the subscribe button if you want to be notified of all the upcoming videos. And there's going to be lots to come from the tiny farm. Just cleared all the trees, as you can see, they're burning away there. But guys, hit the bell button and be notified. Thanks again to all my patrons, couldn't thank you guys enough. Till next time guys, my name's Craig, you've been watching The Small Farmer Life. As always guys, take care of yourself, most of all take care of the family, be genuine. Bye for now, see you.